Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Tyler Stratton from Big Ten Sports TV, and it is Wednesday, January 12th, and we are 25% into the Big Ten season, so I'm going to break down 5 contenders I think that can win the Big Ten championship. It's going to be a fun ride, so let's buckle up and let's get right to it. So we're 25% into this Big Ten season, and I think there are 5 contenders to win the Big Ten championship. We're going to start with Illinois. Kofi Cockburn and co. They're 5-0 in the conference for the first time in 17 years, and they have a good inside-outside game. I was watching the Nebraska-Illinois game last night, and they double Kofi. He kicked it out to Trent Frazier for a 3 that kind of got them some distance from a pesky Nebraska team. Andre Cabello's not even playing, but they have veteran guys on that perimeter surrounded by an All-American inside. They're well coached right now, and this is definitely a team that's dangerous. 3 of their next 4 games, Michigan, Purdue, Michigan State, will know what this team's about. Underrated at 25. In my opinion, the way they're playing right now is like a top 15 team, 5-0 in the conference. Then you look at Michigan State, they're 4-0. Bingham and Brown, the 2 senior leaders, leading the team in scoring. And then you have Max Christie, the stud 5-star freshman. He's capable of going off on any given night. It's a Tom Izzo team. They're well coached. They're hard-nosed. They're going to defend you. They're going to rebound. So Michigan State's going to be there, but the schedule's been very light. Wins over Northwestern, Penn State, Minnesota, Nebraska. They just haven't played anyone yet. I want to see what happens when the schedule gets tougher, but right now, they're looking really good with senior leadership on this Tom Izzo team. That's something to be scared of your other teams in the Big Ten Conference. And then you got Wisconsin sitting at 4-1 in the Big Ten. Johnny Davis is the Big Ten Player of the Year, in my opinion, right now. He's a lottery pick, top 5 pick. He's a top 3 player in the whole entire country. 37 points at Mackey Arena. I never thought that was possible. That was one of the best wins in college basketball right now. Brad Davidson, he's a veteran. He's a guy who's been with that program, 10 years. He's vocal on the defensive end. He kind of gets things going. And Greg Gard teams, they're well coached. They run that offense that will lull you to sleep, and they don't turn the ball over. Wisconsin contender for this conference crown. And then you got the Ohio State Buckeyes. They're so well coached. Holtman is a top 3 coach in this conference. E.J. Liddell, he's an All-American. You have the emergence of freshman Malachi Barnum. This guy is playing very well. He's the second leading scorer in this team. He can shoot the 3. Then you have Kyle Young, another guy who can shoot the 3. Like I said, E.J. Liddell, he's the whole thing that gets this Ticks. Reminds me of Trevelyan Williams. Give it to him underneath. Let him go to work. He can shoot the basketball. He's a guy that's going to get you buckets when needed. And because they have him, they are a threat to win the Big Ten Conference. They are definitely a contender. And then you got the Purdue Boilermakers, my 5th team right now I'm going to mention. I thought this team would run away with the conference. They were number 1 in the country, 7-0. Then they lost at Rutgers. Thought it was kind of a fluky game, but then Wisconsin beat them at Mackey. Until this team buys in on the defensive end, they're not going to reach their potential. And that potential is so high. Guys like Jaden Ivey, All-American. Trevelyan Williams, All-American. He's so clutch. That road win at Penn State, they gave it to him late, and he just got buckets to propel that team to a road win. 3 of the top 25 players in the country on this Purdue team. But they cannot reach that potential until they unlock their defense. If they want to win this conference and get a 1 or 2 seed in NCAA tournament, we'll find out. They have road games coming up at Illinois and at IU next week. We'll know all about this team and whether they can win the Big Ten after those 2. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video breaking down the 5 contenders for the Big Ten Championship. There's going to be lots more where this came from, lots more Big Ten content to talk about. Basketball season's really heating up. We're approaching mid-January, so stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you've yet to do it, and we'll be back to talk much more Big Ten hoops in the next coming days. Till then, so long.